And we're live? I hope so anyway. How you doing, everybody? I'm gonna say hi to the
Hello.
people in chat. Jen Sis, hey, how you doing? Nice to
Hello.
see
And
you. Red Pill,
poison.
I'm glad you stopped by. Thank you. And Poison Whales, good to see you. I guess I should forget that. Pro streamer. Anyway. So, we're here to talk about New Year's resolutions. Do you make them? Do we care? If you do, what are yours? If you don't, why? Why don't you? Um, I don't usually make resolutions. I just think they're there to break normally. Like the old I'm gonna lose, 50 pounds this year, damn it, and it never works for me. I almost never
well,
resolve to lose weight because
I,
I
I
well,
never do that.
I lose loads more than that over the year. Oh,
What was that?
wait,
Oh.
wait. Sorry. You're talking about weight. I beg your pardon.
Yeah.
well, that being
Well, he has
said,
loads
that
of
is
money
kind of
over
a
here.
not a
So.
resolution, but like a goal of mine for sure. To lose better than 50. I'd like to fit in regular clothes again. That'd be nice.
Hey, Frank. Hey, Allie. Good to see you.
Hi everyone.
Now, um, well, and that's for health reasons too. It's not
Hmm.
just you want to look
Well,
better either.
I would like to
It's
look better.
oh yeah, it's a
Feel
bonus.
better, not feel my stomach flop against my thigh when I walk up those stairs.
It's better for your body and your heart
It's
and
not the kind of
everything.
slaps you want, really, is it?
No, it's a drag. I'll tell you what, steps in my house have really helped me. When I first got into this house, I was not used to steps. I had a ranch, so I didn't have any steps. I just moved through my house, and now I realize, wow, maybe that was killing me. This might be better for me. I have a
That's the thing.
stairmaster or two.
Yeah, because it seems quite silly, but like the old house I lived in had, although it only had two bedrooms, it had three floors. And when I'd forget something, and I'm up two flights of stairs, going down, and then again, and I'm like, oh, I'm having a senior moment. But also, like over a year, that adds up, right? Going up and down them stairs. So yeah,
It
absolutely.
does. It's
It's
actually really good for
yeah.
you. You don't realize it.
That's what makes me laugh about tough guys not doing housework. It's like, oh, that's far too much effort. But I'll go to the gym and press like God knows how much. But oh, loading the dishwasher? What?
Domestic duties, those are for
No.
girls.
It reminds me of a Instagram, one of those AI things, but it was funny. It was like Barbies, like messing with
Right.
Kens, and this one was the Ken was doing dishes and complaining that he had to do dishes, and the Barbie he said, I miss the days where women did all the domestic duties. And she goes, I miss the days where men went to war and died. Shut up and do the dishes.
Yeah, talking of the good old days.
Shut
Talking
you
about
up.
traditional gender roles. Get out there. Off you go.
I'll fix you. Hey,
I'll even make you
Martin.
lunch on this one occasion. Off you go.
Here's the
Shut up,
uniform of
do
the
the
last
dishes.
guy.
Skeleton doing the dishes.
I just came here to do dishes, I swear. I gotta defend the kitchen at all costs.
So, like, okay, here's a question. What's the difference between goals and resolutions?
I feel like resolutions are just temporary and they're just there to make us feel better about or try to make ourselves feel better about ourselves. Like goals are things you just do because you forget about the like New Year's or whatever. It's just something you do that you work for. That's like more a lifetime thing.
Okay.
Right. So
But some people,
are
like,
you? are you
Okay.
sort of saying as well, like resolutions are kind of like disingenuous, whereas goals actually, because you're not sort of doing it at an arbitrary time of year almost, it's like you actually want to
Oh,
do it, you're more
well,
willing to
like
work.
losing weight. I definitely want to lose weight. I have been for a long time. I've been working towards it, trying to get my health back. That's a goal. Trying to be more, financially independent. That's just life. Trying to attain those things and still trying to survive through all of the shit going on. Whereas resolutions kind of like maybe I'll eat less, processed food or something. Maybe I'll not scream at people in traffic as much. No, I'm going to be still screaming at people in traffic. So,
Now, my personal one, like, resolution, I would call it a resolution, is through the year, hey, Michael Songs, to be more spontaneous, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I guess the
the element
reason,
of surprise.
here's the reason behind it. I say, hey, Rhodey, I started making all these plans, right, for the year. Oh, I want to go here. I want to go, I want to do this. Let me see this time of year. Let me get a hotel and see what the plane tickets are. And then I would go back to my work and say, okay, can I get this time off? No, somebody else is taking it. Like vehemently wanted to, and was pissed off that I even wanted, to consider that time of year to take off because they had stuff to do. Okay, great. So let me not just plan anything. Okay, so I had a Hawaii trip go south. I had a Seattle trip go south.
Oh no.
And I was just like, okay, screw you. I'm not planning anything.
That's where you go south.
Exactly, or not, or east, or maybe west, maybe north. I don't know. Maybe northeast, maybe southwest, or none of that. Maybe I'll stay in my backyard. I don't know.
Outer space.
It was, yeah, well, that might be. I know I've been begging the aliens to take me, but they won't. I think I'm too. I think they think I'm too excited about it. They won't come.
Too optimistic.
That'd be great. Take me on a permanent vacation. I'm cool with it. Hey, Gasta. So literally got frustrated and said, okay, fine, fuck you. I'm not going to plan anything. I'm going to take days off by holidays. So like not Memorial Day. I couldn't take Memorial Day. It made me mad. Because that's my cat. Kurt's birthday. I wanted to take off and I couldn't. So I took like every other holiday off. Because the woman I work with, that's who got mad at me for wanting to take around my husband's birthday. So I took Easter. I took we didn't get any days off in June. I took 4th of July. I took a week off in July. I took Labor Day. I took Veterans Day. I took all the days around those days just to be an a-hole. And then to take my Memorial Day. Then I put all that in and I said, one of those I'll probably end up going up north or going on a trip somewhere, and I don't know where that is or which day or weekend or week or whatever that is. I'm just gonna go wherever I decide. So who knows? I might end up on somebody's doorstep. Hi, how are you? In the middle of September.
We're close.
But,
Anytime, throw down, play some magic.
Yeah, it was born out of frustration, out of, and I'm a very planny person. I love making plans.
So have you decided, like, this is what's brought on you being more spontaneous as the holiday fiasco?
Pretty much, like, trying to plan a trip and not being able to for months, not being able to plan that because something would thwart it.
So it's kind of forced upon you, but you're thinking, oh, maybe this is the way to go.
I think it's the universe telling me something, right?
Just like throw a dart at a map and see where it lands. Go there.
Yeah, I think maybe
Kind
the
of.
universe is saying things are going to get really chaotic. You may as well just not plan anything ever again. That's what I'm thinking. The universe is telling you. Like if 2020, like it's like I say sometimes, 2016 has been a hell of a long year, and I don't see it getting any better. So
2016.
Just
yeah,
be more
Feel
impulsive.
yeah,
Be,
so
just
feel that.
do things on a whim, like
exactly. Because screw it. Who knows what's going to happen tomorrow? Seriously,
at
we've got.
3 in
I
the
mean,
morning you wake up and you're like, I'm gonna drive up to whatever Timbuktu and do it, I guess.
No,
Yeah.
it's like I thought maybe the universe or what have you was saying to me, there's gonna be something that comes up that you're just gonna want to drop something and go. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's why my plans are thwarted, or
uh,
who knows what it
mm,
is. But my planny butt cannot plan shit for this next year, apparently. So out of
yeah,
like literal
Yeah.
frustration, but then like almost going along with the program, like, okay, I kind of threw up my hands and said, okay, I'll deal with myself and in my house, and if opportunities come to do something or go somewhere, I'll try to take that up.
yeah,
I'm not a
yeah. I
very
think
spontaneous person.
it's
So
probably for the best. All
yeah,
things
you know,
considered, like
you know.
yeah,
But I suppose that's a resolution in a way, and we'll see how that goes.
yeah,
I tend to be I'm not a control freak of other people. I don't do that, but I like controlling my own life a lot.
hmm,
And my life has been absolutely flippin' chaotic the last
hmm,
year. Like,
yeah,
squirrel. Literally every 2 minutes you turn around. So, it kind of goes along with the rest of it. Hey, Mr. Smith, what's up?
Mr. Smith.
This is a good answer. Okay.
yeah. I'm
A
just trying to constantly work towards resolution. So to
resolution
do
is when you
it.
actually resolve to do it.
Use for the
The New
idea of
Year's
goals.
resolution thing has been polluted with the idea of goals. The specific words are for a reason. Yeah, like
Mm,
maybe a goal is more something you come up with in the middle of the year to try to, say, I need to really do this. But I feel like resolutions are something that's put on you like, no, you're gonna now it's real. Like
mhm.
you're here right now in this moment and you're saying you're gonna do this thing. Right. So you resolve to do it. That's an interesting answer. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Instead of just so it's almost like the opposite of what E was saying, where,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
That's what I'm thinking because Mr. Smith is making a distinction between resolution and New Year resolution,
mm-hmm.
which your question was goal and resolution, which and I automatically went to New Year resolution. So yeah, it's because yeah, I mean I would say
Yeah,
like
but
the main
the meaning
difference
of it
is that
is the meaning is extremely watered down though. I mean,
yeah,
it really depends on the person, I guess, but it's like just the sometimes resolutions are the people spout out are so just like banal and just like I guess I might spend like $5 less at Starbucks this year or something. Like,
Like, is that really a resolution though?
I guess
Like,
I'll buy one less Labubu. Yeah.
is, is that there's my question within the question though? Is that is that really a resolution? Is that really something that you want to resolve that has to be done? Like, who cares?
yeah,
I
Like, you're
mean,
gonna buy one less
I
coffee.
think
It seems like okay, lame. Why
a
is my
good
cat
resolution.
climbing my light?
I think like a
Yeah.
good resolution, like for me, would be at least have a stable enough job that I can maybe afford a car,
hmm,
a low end car, even just a
Kitty,
$1,000 beater.
kitty.
yeah. Just a runaround kind of thing.
Just to do that much would be amazing to
Mm.
do within a year. But I'm a millennial, so I dream big and come up short all the time. So
Well,
optimism.
to some degree, that's kind of like a occupational hazard or a cohort hazard, isn't it? Really. But yeah,
Mhm.
I mean, I think like that's Mr. Smith's answer. Thinks brought something. Yeah, I think the New Year resolution has kind of been watered down, partly because of, or even almost completely because of what you were saying, Justine, about it being associated with the time of year that some people consider arbitrary,
Right.
which is kind of my thing about New Year resolution, and also like being forced to, like, it's an expectation, and like it's this time of year, so it's expected that you will have a resolution, and then even if you can't think of one, you're going to be nagged by the people. Oh, you've got to have a resolution. Some people are like that anyway, right? So you
Right.
just come up with something to get them off your case. Like, this year, I'm going to make up a resolution, so you shut the fuck up. But also, so then when you drop the New
That's
Year
good.
resolution thing and how it's been watered down with that, I think then Mr. Smith is saying a goal is something you might prepare yourself for, or think, right, I'm going to aim to do this thing. And a resolution maybe is when you've made the final decision of, right, I've stopped thinking about it, stop working towards it, and I'm actually just going to do the thing. Like
Right,
Shia
and that's
LaBeouf would say, just
exactly
do
what he's saying here. It
it. So
literally
yeah,
means the
yeah,
idea is resolved in your mind. You're
mhm,
gonna do
yeah,
it, like no
yeah,
matter what. A goal is something more like you're getting it toward a resolution in your mind.
yeah.
It's
It might
not
even be
there yet.
preparation. Like a resolution might be, not for me because I think exercise is inherently boring, but like you might be like, I'm going to do X amount of sit-ups, push-ups, build a, and all this, and I'm going to do it at home. And then it's like, okay, that's the resolution, and now, or that's the goal rather, and I need to prepare to do that by researching what I'm going to do and eating better and all that. And then,
Yeah.
like, the resolution is, right, I'm going to start tomorrow. I'm going to start to do it tomorrow. So
Yeah,
yeah, I
it's
think
gonna
that's
happen.
my original answer was going to be, goals have hashtags in front of them and resolutions don't. But that's, hashtag goals. But obviously, that's a
Hmm.
ridiculous answer. I much prefer Mr. Smith's.
Yeah, I do too. And well, like my stepson, I was talking to him, and he wants to become a state police officer. So one of the things kind of in that way is he's got to get into shape because you got to pass a running test to be in rookie school.
Mhm.
So I said, well, if you come live with me, we start yoga and we both get into shape, and then I get you a trainer to get running because I used to run, but I messed up my knees, so I can't do that. But I know people, so I know people that could run with him and get him trained.
Mm.
But I mean, it's a goal to get that done because I haven't resolved in my mind yet that that's going to happen. There has to be a
Mm.
few things that happen. First of all, my kid needs to move in my place, you
Mhm.
know, and then we have to get into a routine of both getting up in the morning and getting something done with the exercise. So,
Mm.
the resolution would come once all those things kind of, if I could get my child to do it, fall into place.
Yeah, yeah.
That
And I think like
more like a challenge than a
the
resolution or a goal.
yeah, and I
You
think
know?
like the related word or the stem word to resolution being resolute, that that helps shed light on the fact that resolute, you're like, I'm resolutely going to do this. That's quite a firm, thing, right? I am now
Yeah.
going to do this thing. So yeah, that's
You
cool.
know,
And yeah,
No,
it's
that's good. That's
yeah.
that's precise. I like
that
that.
makes sense.
Use of
I
language.
still have an issue with the whole New Year's thing. Just it
Mm,
being New Year's. Why does it have to be? Some people think about this stuff a month ahead, and it's like, why
oh
not
yeah,
now? Why
yeah,
not now? Why are you just not coming to the conclusion that you should be doing this thing, and you're gonna only
yeah.
resolve to do
If
it at the
it's that
beginning of the
important,
year?
would you not
Just
have, yeah, any time of year realize, do you know what? Like, yeah,
like
Well, I
it's just
think maybe
the
it's just yeah, maybe they think they ought to come up with
mm,
something. Um
Yeah, I
or
think there's like peer pressure aspect for some people for
pull it
sure.
from a hat. They just write a bunch of things down and put it in a
hey
hat and
Lori.
Hi, Laurie.
I think too that some families pressure their people into doing stuff like that. I knew families like that growing up. They would all resolve at New Year's to do something that was their thing, and I think it was more supposed to be maybe a fun thing, but the
All
people
right.
that I knew kind of felt pressure on it. Oh, I don't want to come up with something. It was almost like at Lent, I had friends that would have to give up something for Lent. They were religious. And I remember a girlfriend having to give up like a teddy bear or something when we were like 9 or 10. And she
Right.
was very bummed out by that. And I thought, I don't want to do that. Because my parents weren't that religious. We didn't do that stuff.
Yeah.
But and then later on, I was like, well, I get why you're doing it. It's a sacrifice,
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
So you're following that sacrifice, that Jesus made, right, for Lent. Okay, well, at least I understood it at that point. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, well, then that would make it worth it if your belief was that strong to do that.
Yeah.
And then with the resolution, too, I mean, I suppose it has an element of belief to it.
I think, well, yeah, I mean, as I say, like the emojis I've chosen the art masks because you've got that God Janus with the two faces, one to the past and one to the future. And you're at that, it's the new year, right? So I think it relates to an older custom or tradition, but now it's all lumped in with Christmas and the whole festivities thing. And it's, and it's that, I don't have a problem with traditions or whatever, but it's when there's societal or peer pressure to conform to that tradition. And it's like tradition is just dead old men telling you to do stuff.
Yeah.
So like if it's got value within itself, all well and good. But if so and so doesn't think that it's worth doing resolutions or making one, then don't hassle them. You can't make somebody have a resolution. That's a bit silly.
Yeah, I don't. I think I personally we never did that. In my family, we were like, whatever, it's New Year's.
Well,
Yeah.
Nobody ever
to
did
ask me
anything.
to make resolutions feels like it's like it's one of those things. It's like I'm already doing things. And I'm gonna just keep doing what I'm doing, like to get to where I want to be. So it's like it's like what am I gonna what is really left for me to cut back on? Sugar and I don't I really hardly drink soda anymore. I don't eat candy anymore. I've been eating nothing but fruit for as far as sweet things. So I'm like, what more can you really ask me to do other than exercise more? Which I'm already doing.
That's cool. But like but the thing is, like I think as well, like resolutions shouldn't always be about giving up things or sacrifice. As you say, like Justine, that there might be an element of that for some people, but that's if you're Catholic, for example, that's what Lent is for, right? So resolutions might be like, I'm going to do something every day, every week, every month that's just for me or that makes me happy, as opposed to I'm just going to eat beige all the time.
Right. It's not a sacrifice, not necessarily.
And I love
a
fruit, by the way.
sacrifice.
I'm just saying, like, it sounds like for you, like giving up candy and things like that is because I love candy and chocolate and all that, but my teeth are getting worse the older I get. So I've pretty much given up eating chocolate and everything. And it's like, I turn it down and people are like, don't you like candy? And I'm like, oh no, I love candy. That's why I'm not eating it anymore.
Exactly. Yeah,
I didn't have any. I used to eat candy all the time, but I didn't have my first fill until I was 35, and now my teeth are like receding gums basically. So it's like the less sugar I eat, the better, right?
Yeah.
But
hey Ed,
yeah,
hey
I still love it.
CWS, what's up?
So yeah, rather than just maybe not a resolution, but try and think of a goal where this is gonna make me happy, because it sounds like you're giving up a lot. And they are goals to make you happy in the long run, but in the short term, yeah.
Do part of it was, and it's just also just drawing from experiences. when like when you eat like nothing but gummy bears and stuff, and and then you just like you eat after like you eat a whole pound bag of it, and you're just like, ugh,
Disgusting. Yeah.
like you just ate plastic. It's gelatin, but
Yeah.
it's
Well,
like
it's the
plastic.
sugar and just
Yeah.
the process.
The weight of
the
it.
whole
It's
thing.
flavored
It's
colored.
sitting in just a gelatinous in your
Flavored colored
stomach.
hoof jelly. That's what it is.
I have
Yeah,
to show
it's
you
coloured
this now
hoof
that
jelly.
he's mentioned gummy
It's
bears. Though
cellulose.
this is
Sorry,
totally off subject, but I have to say it. I got
Oh.
given champagne gummy bears for Christmas.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, I
nice.
don't like champagne, but I like the idea.
As you can tell, I've had
They're
these since.
cute.
I don't really like them either. I tried to get my
Ah.
kid to take them. He didn't even take. He ate all the rosé ones though.
Oh, see, I'd have eaten those as well. Absolutely.
Those were really good.
Oh,
These are
Justine,
okay.
did you put the joke that Laurie put on in the comments? Did you put it on screen? Sorry, because it was a bit good.
Where? Let's see.
It was a while ago, but I didn't want to interrupt anybody. Well, there's that, but it's a bit further up. It starts
one?
with that's the one.
There's a meme I've come across every year that cracks me up. It says, I'm going to open a gym called Resolutions. The first month it will be a gym, then February turn into a bar. I don't know if that's
Hey, you
a
can
joke
keep
or
charging
just the truth.
Just keep
Yeah,
charging
that's-
for the membership too, because they're gonna forget it by a
Yeah,
month.
the amount of people I know that's definitely a thing here. Like, sign up for the gym and then
Steve-O.
yeah, go
That's
for the
good.
first month and that's it.
gyms have to make a ton of money at the
Just
beginning
on
of the year.
Oh, yeah.
Absentee
A ton.
subscribers, like
Mhm.
you're just subscribing, you're just feeding them money. They're getting fat off of your money, and you're staying fat because you ain't working out.
Totally. I hate gyms. I'll never work out in a gym. It's never worked out for me. When I work out, it's either at home, I do yoga, or some type of, something. It was aerobics for a while. I can't do that. I can't do the jumping. So I can do the stretching. I can do some karate kicks. So I do yoga. And I used to run every day. I used to run a mile every single day. But then my niece said, yeah, right. You think you're going to run. That's cute. Nice. Yeah, that doesn't work for you anymore. So I hurt my left knee once. I went to the doctor to get it x-rayed. They said, well, that knee looks fine, but the other one looks terrible. Do you want us to operate it? It's like, no, don't touch me.
Oh, yeah, knee operations.
Oh, yeah. I have a girlfriend that's had 19 of them. No thanks.
Oh, ouch.
Why they make knee braces, people?
So did your knee get damaged from running then? Was that the thing, or?
Partially, plus then I had a car accident that pretty much damaged everything. I broke my pelvis. I put a hole through my foot. I had messed up ankle on the right side. Oh, it was fun. Yeah, it was a party. So that kind of screwed me up when I was in my early 20s.
Bless you, E.
But so now it's like
Thanks.
kind of just trying to make sure I keep up so I don't get weak.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
a
that's the
weak
thing,
point.
because you don't want to stop exercising it altogether, but you've got to do something that's low impact.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Laurie was talking about, she's put, oh shit, I think Planet Fitness has taken $10 a month from me for 5 years now. And then that
Oh my
comment
God.
afterwards,
If
I'm like,
only they
"What?"
could just take the
Somebody
pounds
tried
Now
away
my
from
question
us.
is, does Laurie's husband go to the gym, or does he not go either?
She said it's actually my husband's membership. I'm like, bro, can we cancel this? He said, no, we'll lose the discount.
Yeah,
Oh, I
I'm
just
sorry.
go to the gym for the little massage beds. That's what I go there for.
Here's what I wanted. I wanted a gym that had a swimming pool. Very difficult to
Oh,
find. That's not $1 million.
That's
a
worth
month.
it.
Really?
Around here.
worth it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was thinking about, because Wayne State University is my alma mater,
Mhm.
and they have a swimming pool down there, but I got to check into the availability, because that would be the ideal exercise for me. I used to swim. I used to be on a swim team. That's what I
Year
did when I
round
was young.
heated pool.
So I love swimming, and I would love to do that. I'm actually really good at it. So that's a really great exercise. It's no impact.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Yeah.
zero.
So
impact.
just it's so nice. Like when like in the summertime when because we have a small one. It's like a Walmart pool, but it's just enough that like I'm out in the backyard. I'm getting sunlight, and I'm just meditating in there. Like literally just free form movement. I can lift my legs so much higher and do stretches I can't do with gravity. I don't have to worry about falling over and hitting my head on something.
This is me, Frank. This is me. You actually pay, and you think that'll make you go. And
Yeah,
no,
that's what
it
everybody
doesn't.
thinks.
At all.
Yeah, I'm not going to waste that money, right? This will motivate me to go. And I'll go with my friends. Sometimes people like me and my mate will go, and then it's like, no, you and your mate sit home and talk about how you should go and don't go. And then you watch a movie and eat some snacks.
My girlfriend
go.
paid. So Planet Fitness, you pay a yearly, and then you pay like $10 like a month or something.
Yeah, not pounds. Sorry, Laurie.
So
Unfortunately, because the U.S. and
Exchange
English
rate. Yeah.
pounds is like they could take the pounds
Sterling.
too. Just take them. If they could just come by, if they could just
Not
come by
stone.
and they could just come by and just take the pounds off of me and put them somewhere else.
Okay, here's another great one. Okay, because for us smokers, because
Mhm.
I was a big cigarette smoker. Okay,
Mm.
and it wasn't a New Year's resolution that made me quit. It was actually motivation was child, Kurt's kid, my stepkid. But this is great. I have e-cigarettes that I spent hundreds on just sitting in my desk drawers.
Blimey.
Feel it so hard.
I
Cigarette
fucking-
chick.
Is that-
quitting it
I
so
give
hard.
her the vape. I gave
Yeah.
Justine the
And
vape.
actually, you know what, I ended up breaking my tank, my old tank. Long story.
Two
Broke that
tanks
tank. Was desperate because I had to order a new tank, right? And this is another thing. It's like, shouldn't I resolve to quit this stupid crap? Yes, I should. But that's maybe that's more of a goal for me this year. I'm going from 6 milligrams right now, and I'm vaping 6 milligram nicotine. And the next, because I've vaped all my juice that was 6 milligram, I'm going down to 3. So I'm taking it down. I probably should take it down to 0, hopefully soon. But that's I can't promise that, right, Lori?
No,
you
but
just
it's-
can't promise
it's,
that. What if
it's
I have a
it's a
bad
plan.
time and want to take somebody's face off? I have to have it. Sorry.
Well,
yeah, so that came in clutch for you then, those heads or whatever, you just use those?
Yeah, I ended
Yeah,
up.
I
That
mean-
tank's really great. It's actually I put it back in the box now because I got this one, but it's older, but it worked really well.
Oh
And
my
I
god,
actually-
they worked like a dream though. I will say
I
that
actually
like.
ordered one just like it. It's this one.
So did you give that to someone like you said you were, or did you
I
just
haven't
keep
yet. I haven't ran across anybody that really that wants.
it?
to
You might as
do
well
it
just
yet.
use it. I mean,
I was using it, but
Yeah.
I like this one. It's nice and streamlined, and whatever. And pretty soon, hopefully, maybe by the end of this next year, I'll give myself that long. I'll be
But
done with this.
that's
crutch.
what a lot of people have said though, that because you can consistently and incrementally bring down your nicotine level, that they are really good for helping to either give up smoking or at least because I know people that just end up smoking just the flavor and don't have any nicotine at all.
I
but
was
they just
I
Right,
was
zero.
at that point.
Yeah.
I did.
So,
I got
yeah.
that. I got there.
Yeah.
It was the, you know what it was? It was that rainbow It was like aqua something rainbow drops. It was like sweet tarts in a vape.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It was so. It was like candy. It was literally like go.
Well, you can largely. Kurt made his own
Oh,
vape
really?
juice. He even had a line of it. It was a praline ice cream
Oh,
Oh
vape.
my god!
nice.
And actually, I had a
It's like-
bunch of it in the house, but it burned down.
I mean, what a diet! What a diet! Just just inhale the thing that tastes like and coffee cake.
I don't like those dessert flavor things though. Ugh.
Then they
It's
started.
weird.
I think at
They-
some
you
point
know-
though, I drew a line at when it started tasting like burnt T-shirt.
yeah. Yeah.
But it was like, oh, no more. This coil is fucking done for.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
it was like after a while, and you're just trying to milk that coil. It's kind of like trying to freebase crack, and you're just like,
There's
like
nothing worse than taking when you've run out of juice and don't realize they eat juice, and then you take a big long drag and it's nothing but cotton.
yeah.
burnt popcorn T-shirt,
Oh,
just
God,
like.
why? Disgusting. Yeah, that's almost made me quit a couple of times. Like, I'm done. This is gross. I give
And you don't
up.
realize too that the battery, keeping the thing charged is another thing that. It's another
I
thing
have
that
4
leaks in your
batteries and a charger.
pocket.
I just go get another battery.
Yeah.
I get exercise. I run up to the stairs. Just grab
Mate
a
got
battery.
me a vape.
Worry about leaking in your pocket or your purse or whatever.
Yeah.
That's a pain. That can be.
It was all of these things that just made me just. No.
But that's the thing, because I was having it. 'Cause
Well, and my health.
I only smoke cigarettes at work, basically, when I was working. So my mate bought me a vape for work, and I found it was fine for work because I didn't really like the nicotine was just to stop me getting a headache basically until I got home and could start smoking properly again. So,
Right.
but like he says, all the hassle and the faff of like, oh, the coil and have I got enough juice in it and da da da, and the tanks as well. Like I put my vape on the kitchen counter, it would fall over and it would break the tank. The amount of
I just
tanks I
did
got
that the
through
other
in a
day
very
with this,
short
yep.
period of time, and I'm like, and then it's like I've got to go to the vape shop again because I've got to make sure I've got coils in stock. And then I just thought, do you know what, this is too much. I'm already getting the nicotine, everything still to make my biffs with in the evening, so I'm just going to stop the vape. And yeah, I gave it to another friend of mine. Basically, the first one he got me though as well, because I stuck with it for a while. The first one he got me cost quite a bit of money, and when I went to get replacement battery, they went, "Oh no, you just throw it away." And I went, "You what now?" And they went, "Oh yeah, you
What?
just throw it away." And I'm like, "It cost
Wait,
like
I spent
50 quid or
$80 on this
something,
thing.
and lasted like no time at all, and you're just gonna bin it. It's got microchips in it." And I was like, "Wow."
No.
But yeah, like
No, I've
because when they
got.
first come out, they were all disposable. You couldn't get
Yes, they
rechargeable
were.
batteries for
I
them.
mean,
Those
they're
were-
essentially like little grenades in your hand if they're not, working right.
Treat them properly. Yeah, you just put them in your pocket. Let them like okay. Don't put a lithium battery in your pocket with your keys and expect that to be okay. Okay, I'm just saying maybe employ a little bit of common sense.
At least put them in the little battery condom case that protects
Exactly.
from other
That's why they
things.
give you those free cases. If you must carry batteries around. I only do that when
Or-
I'm traveling, and then they're in a bag, a lithium battery bag, or in one of those cases, because otherwise they could get set on fire. My brother just recently, he tried to go up north. He was spending a weekend. He took because he's a vapor, he took his vape and his charger and his batteries. He had the batteries in the charger. The charger, of course, was not unplugged. It was unplugged. It was wrapped up. He goes to try to find something in
James.
the car and sees the bag on fire. The whole bag was on fire because he had the charger in that bag, and it just started on fire. It was one of the lithium batteries, and he called me up. He's like, "Don't
that
even
'cause the-
unplug. Those
Is
things
that
are
'cause the
wrong." I'm like, "I
battery
gotta
was
take the
plugged into
batteries
the
out of it."
charger, even though it wasn't in the mains.
It wasn't even plugged in. It was wrapped up, but the
Ew.
batteries were still in the charger. Right?
Ah,
That's the mistake. we made.
blimey! I wouldn't have
Left the
expected that
batteries
to
in the
happen.
charger, wrapped it up just to like a storage instead of putting them in a battery thing. Hey, James. And because it's just, I guess, we share DNA. It's something I would have done too. If you're just going on a trip. You
Yeah,
know, I'm just,
yeah. I'm just trying to
it's
think whether
a
I
few
would take them.
hours.
I probably
It-
would take them out because I'm a bit like constantly worried. Not worried, constantly worried, but I would think I'll take them out because if I don't, I might forget they're there for a year and then they might leak and blah blah blah. So yeah, I probably would take them out already, but I wouldn't have expected them to catch on fire like that.
Right.
Jeez.
You wouldn't. But lithium batteries are so volatile. I mean, they can spontaneously
Yep. Like I said, like
and catch
keeping
on
a
fire,
grenade in
and
your
you don't know what
pocket.
they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Yep. You don't know. So he said, even now when I leave my house, because I usually have him charging up in my bedroom, right? On the charger in there. When I leave my house, I take him out and I unplug that charger because it's a total fire hazard. Take it from me, the completely paranoid person whose house burned down
Well,
last year.
Fucking need to even like apologize for that. That's
I feel like I have to though sometimes because I am paranoid. I will be honest with you. I totally will admit that. I'm completely and utterly paranoid about that ever
That's-
happening again.
fucking for a good reason.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's a
that's not
healthy
paranoia, that's survival.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a healthy
Exactly.
paranoia. I don't want these cats to suffer what happened, and I don't want to lose another house. Thank you.
No, quite.
Or anybody else. So yeah, he called me up and it's like, and then my insurance adjuster also called and said, because I have one of those lawnmowers with a lithium battery, and she called me up and said, I just did a fire today where the garage burned down. This person's garage burned down because of a battery from a lawnmower. So she's the one that taught me about these bags you put these lithium batteries in. That will.
So do you take the battery out of
contain
your mower then?
What's that?
Do you have to take the battery out of your mower?
It's
Yeah,
like
well, I
a
take my battery out
unit.
of my mower anyway.
It's a
Yeah.
green
Power
just like
pack.
we have the same. Yeah, it's a power pack, and
Yeah.
and it just plugs right into the mower, and
Right. Like a
And then it
transformer
plugs into
energy
a
cell.
charger. So it's
Kinda like
5-phase
the-
charger, but you're supposed to take it off the charger and put it in this lithium bag, this battery bag.
Is it a sit-on mower then?
no,
Yeah, this sits in a charger.
Uh,
Is
No,
what
but
mine
is it a
does.
sit-on mower or is it just a
just a
handheld?
push, just a
It's
push
a push
mower.
mower. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Or as-
It's
or
a
as
push
my
mower.
grandfather would call the hand
That's what
job.
you're saying about plug-in
They're called
mowers.
the
And
Egos. There's a
that's what
bunch
we
of
have
them.
here is plug-in mowers. Like, I don't know. Maybe you can get battery ones, but all the mowers I've seen have got. The only
These are
ones
the
I've seen that
best.
are cordless are the old cylindrical ones that you literally push and the blades go round.
Oh yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
proper old
those are like the ones that you see people like they don't want to use they want to take their carbon footprint all the way down, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So these
I used one as a
though-
kid because this old guy next door but one had one, and I went round to my mum volunteered me to cut his lawn once. So
I love this. I have a theory about these little. You need a tinfoil hat to hear it though. Ah, come on.
I don't know.
Enlighten us,
Should
why
we be
not?
wearing a tinfoil hat near the batteries? By what Justine's saying, Flip.
yeah,
Red
I
lights,
don't know.
dude.
I can put my tinfoil hat.
Tinfoil
on. I have
hat.
several.
Hey,
Tinfoil hat. All that's gonna do
I
is
just muted myself, so there you go. I already have a tinfoil hat on.
tinfoil
Calling
hat. will
Philo.
Just turn
Hashtag pro stream.
I'm interested to hear Mr. Smith's theory, even if it is a tinfoil hat one. I'm
Me
always
too.
interested
now.
to hear these things. He said he was too tired to come up though, which is fair enough because Mr. Smith is sometimes awake when I am, and that's silly o'clock. So
I don't even know how
Yeah.
you all do it. I really don't. I
It's
tried to. I
chronic
stayed up till
insomnia
2
Rachel.
a.m.
is an easy
Is it,
way. Just thing. Chronic insomnia. It's
Yeah, well, I have that too. I take after
Yeah.
my father, and
Mhm.
number one.
Yeah,
and
me-
this
yeah.
last year hasn't been fun. There's the ego right there. That's what it looks like.
that looks like a racing car.
I know. And there's the battery. So that's what the
Oh my
battery looks
goodness.
like in the charger. So the battery just slides right into the charger.
I can't even see blades. All I can see is engine.
Yeah.
It's really quiet. It literally just
Super quiet,
it's
super light.
I like the
Um,
the most
green-
noise.
I like
The
green-
most noise it puts off is like a little when like you have it like in full drive
really,
because it has like an auto drive thing.
mowing the lawn was the noise because I couldn't hear my music.
yeah.
So
Oh no,
this would
we
be
love
this
this.
would be a lot
It's
better.
amazing. So much better.
Ah.
Blades are
So-
really cheap too. I mean, they don't really need like sharpening; they're just like quick replace like plastic, little blades or whatever. It does the job. They are
right.
very nice. I mean,
At my last, I got it in my last house because so my father-in-law had given me this very nice lawnmower, but it felt like 500 pounds, and I'm the one that has to mow the lawn. My husband he couldn't get his legs, so he's not mowing the lawn with major blades happening. I'm not letting that happen. So I'm mowing the lawn, and it's one of those that it weighs 500 pounds, and then it's got the independent wheels in the front
Uh-huh.
it
that move by
drags you.
themselves, which is great if your yard is like not bumpy at all. Okay. But if it was anything like mine, where I'd had dogs that had dug up the yard years before and then the grass had grown back over, it was like, oh. And then it gets stuck. You'd have to unstick. It was the worst. So I got here. We had a problem with rats in that neighborhood really bad. And I went out to get the lawnmower. The first thing, like it was April, I went to go do the lawn. And this is gross. The rats had eaten the gas cap off because I heard that they like gas. Rats drink gas.
They like gas.
Why did I have to learn that?
Rats and gas. Get
Some
fucked
guy.
up on the gasoline, man.
Mr. Smith. Crap.
Oh,
Okay. There are all produced behind the red curtain. Imagine coming up with a way of causing mayhem to an enemy, produce loads of tiny explosive devices, and sell them to enemies
So this
all
is like,
the time. You have a
this
way
is
to
like
sell them
when-
off, set them off at will. Yeah.
this
Yeah.
is like when Israel set those mobile phones off, right? So Mr. Smith is saying, "Oh,
It's another way to blow you all up while you're not looking. It's probably true. I mean, think about
Yay,
it. Most of them are
everything's a
manufactured by
bomb.
whom?
And then we all hear knocking at our doors. Thanks, Mr. Smith.
I'll knock at it. I don't care.
stop Fed posting."
I mean, it was gonna happen eventually, I guess. So
At this point, I got a buddy that's in Homeland Security that sends me a lot of videos, and this is turning into a different stream. About ICE coming not just after. They're coming after citizens, but we'll see. I hope not.
everybody that doesn't agree, anybody that's not part of the
Bring
program,
it on. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that.
doesn't matter what
But
you
yeah,
are.
Lithium batteries are a scary thing, but now it seems like everything's going to that, and that's true too. So maybe resolve not to use anything with lithium batteries in it. Good luck.
Oh, back to the old gas mower.
Pretty hard.
There has been some research on some new kind of battery, but I literally that's all I've heard. So um,
Yeah.
I don't know whether they're lithium based or not, but because there's still like, although they've got better over the years, there's still a weight issue with them and things like that. So apart from the explosive element of the lithium ones,
Could you
Where's my
imagine
cold
my,
fusion? Then you're in danger
Mhm.
of like creating a
you,
nuke.
could you imagine the irony of switching back to a gasoline powered mower and you're like, ha, you can't hack this. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
The
Hey,
whole thing just
Rachel.
blows up on you.
Well,
Uh,
that's the thing. 'Cause you say about like having a grenade in your pocket with the vapes, but when I found out how internal combustion engines worked, I was like, so basically, what you're saying is it's a series of controlled explosions that you're sat on top of in a metal box that makes it go along. I'm like, I didn't like the idea of driving a car anyway, even less so now. So yeah,
I mean, everything's a risk.
the meme I
Everything's a
heard
risk.
the other day about you're a spirit in a meat bag traveling sitting on a rock that's traveling at hurtling through space at a million miles an hour. What are you worried about?
Also,
It's like,
also
it's
you're
the
like
point.
you're also like 90% water or something. So
yeah.
Yeah, we're spirits in meat bags on rocks hurtling through space. What are we worried about?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like there's much that we can control when you're looking at things on that scale.
Right. I did one time, and it reminded me that I saw this picture from NASA, and it was the Earth. It was a picture of the Earth kind of just in space and how it travels in space, and that's exactly what it looked like. It just looked like a rock that
Yeah.
was just hurtling through space chaotically, and I'm like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
on that thing. Damn.
Yeah.
Get me off! Get me off!
Yeah, it's like that Monty Python song that talks about, where the galaxy is on the outer spiral arm of this galaxy,
Yes,
and
who just
know,
played that?
and Douglas Adams in Hitchhikers described us as being in the backwaters of an unfashionable arm of again, like talking about our relative insignificance when it comes to the cosmos. So, yeah, absolutely.
You're not even a speck, And another thing I want to mention: Steven Spielberg's come out with a new movie,
Oh, really? What's it called?
June 12th. I'm going on June 12th.
June
Disclosure Day.
Disclosure.
Think about what
please
that is.
disclose.
What
Is
are
this
they
in a trial?
disclosing? Aliens.
Oh,
So Emily Blunt stars in it, and the
Mostly Hans,
trailer,
yeah.
the opening scene to the trailer, she is a newscaster, so like CNN, big newscaster type, and she's up in front of an audience and in front of the whole world broadcasting there with a big smile, and all of a sudden, her face turns dark, and out of her mouth comes a click alien language. Ooh.
oh,
Yeah, they're channeling through her. And I'm like, oh, I've got to see that.
oh. So it's going to be like an Independence Day type thing, First Contact film.
First Contact. Yeah. I don't know that it's going to be like a violent thing like Independence
Yeah,
Day.
yeah.
It almost seems like they're bringing. I always tend to think when you see things like this in film that they're getting the public used to the idea. Right?
Oh. But
I think they've always existed here. They've lived here before we were here. But they're getting the public used to the idea of there actually being.
so they're softening us up for a big reveal.
More like, oh, they were always here, didn't you know? Just like, okay, remember when the NSA was a dream or like a conspiracy where people were like, there's an NSA, and people were like, there's no NSA.
Oh, yeah.
And then in the 90s, they just started saying, oh, the NSA, blah, 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 and the NSA this, and the NSA that. There's an NSA. They won't come out and say, oh, they're aliens. They'll just kind of roll it through. They roll it through the popular culture first. and get you used to that. And then they just start introducing things very gradually. There will never be a disclosure day. Do you know what I'm saying? In reality, I don't
Massage
think.
your brain.
Gaslight you more like, but yeah. Gaslighting you into think, oh, you knew they were always here, right?
Go back to sleep.
No.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
exactly. This. Right here.
And you're just like,
With that, man. Like, oh yeah, they've been wanting to eat us forever. It just, have you, anybody ever see Childhood's End? Yeah, this has gone very left. I don't know. Has anybody ever? Seriously, because
Childhood's End.
yeah, the book by Arthur
Oh.
C. Clarke.
Yeah, I was thinking it's an Arthur C. Clarke one. I don't think I've read it.
It's about aliens. The ships arrive, and they're all like over every major city, right?
Right.
And the aliens at first will not reveal what they look like, and everybody's like, well, what do they look like? Who are they? Why won't they reveal themselves? Blah 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 blah. Well, turns out they wouldn't reveal themselves because they all looked like devils, with the tail and the pointy and the horns and all of that. So they figure it out. Somebody, sneaks and finds the major guy. Or there's one guy that actually goes, that's like an emissary from the humans. And he goes and talks to them. He knows what they look like, but they won't reveal it because they know, because of our beliefs or whatever, they won't reveal, but they eventually reveal themselves. And then, okay, spoiler alert, everybody, I'm sorry if you haven't read the book. They eat people. They eat people.
oh, that's like every Tuesday for me. But anyways, what? I'm kidding.
So,
I mean, like, if it's on the if people's on the table.
Night,
Night,
Frank.
Frank.
Night, Mr. Smith.
Yeah, good night, Mr. Smith. Thank you for coming, you guys.
Good
Appreciate
night.
you. But, yeah, it's just. But I think that the disclosure, I'm really excited for that because
Yeah,
I think,
anything like that. I'd always be interested to see it for sure.
and
Especially if
Stephen
it's not going to be just like an action movie that's a first contact film. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, a la Let's Kill the Aliens. It's not cool. Yeah, I mean it is. It's kind of cool, but if for a film for entertainment purposes, but for real
yeah, I
idea,
mean,
you don't want to
yeah.
be killing people.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like aliens are already here. Just look at Stephen Miller.
Yeah. Any vampires
I have a video
die.
of that where he's literally
That
just
was-
slips into Mars attack. Yeah.
yeah, no, I love that.
Hey, Pova!
I really like your speaking of pole vault, I really like your pole vaulting video as well. I thought that was really good.
Thanks.
All the
Pole
various
vault.
sound effects as well, because I was like, I don't know what else there's left, and then there was another one. I'm like, no, these are all quality.
Now this one I haven't seen. Human Resources. Humanity has
No.
returned to worshiping Cthulhu.
That's great. Humanity's turned to worshipping Cthulhu to
to
stop, aliens.
in
And
an AI
that sounds
faction.
crazy.
That sounds crazy.
I'm intrigued by the
though.
title as well. Human resources. I'm thinking
Heck of
Matrix.
reality, I guess.
Exactly.
The
But
AI faction
Yeah.
uses humans like in the Matrix in order that Cthulhu has the power to stop the aliens or something. I don't know.
Maybe it's all true. I don't know. Whatever it is everyone's saying is
It's all true.
objectively- It's just all true.
Oh, it's just all
Maybe it's not true for me, but it's true for you. It works, I guess.
Yeah.
I
if you
my
believe
brain
in
just
infinite multiverse,
breaks it.
everything
My-
everybody says is true. It's just not true necessarily here.
Well,
like maybe it's Schrodinger's Earth, like it's both flat and round. Like it's a disc.
Yeah.
Earth is a disc.
well, you
okay.
know, yeah.
It depends. Yeah,
earthers.
right.
There's a whole community for you.
We
Disc
can all be
Earthers.
right.
We're
We
a
can all be
seedy.
right
We're
at the same time. Everything is everything all at once. The infinite multiverse is true, but it's all exists here and now.
It's all turtles, okay?
Well, they have discovered there are dimensions. They've actually have
Oh yeah,
proven that,
absolutely.
through our,
I mean,
trying to split atoms and things,
Yep.
CERN and all that.
Oh yeah, like modern physics says there's extra dimensions of right angles to some of ours, and some are curled up like ferns, and yeah, there's all sorts of yeah.
Yeah. So they've finally figured out, okay, there are other dimensions. So in some of these, well, and I listen to a lot of Linda Moulton Howe. I do. Earth Files, but I feel like she actually talks to people, that she vets people out and makes sure they're not fakes. First of all,
Was this a TV program or YouTube channel or?
it's a YouTube channel. Linda Moulton Howe has been investigating animal mutilations since 1978. She was a well, she is a reporter, a journalist. She worked for CBS, I think, or ABC. Can't remember which. It was either CBS or ABC. I know it wasn't NBC. But she was a newscaster, and then investigated all of these animal mutilations, not at first thinking it was aliens, thinking it was just ranchers out west being hurt. And so she was doing the story back in the late 70s about ranchers being hurt by their cattle being mutilated. But then once she started looking into the mutilations themselves and how odd they were, bloodless, whole organs missing with no blood, no bleeding, no drainage, and just weird. And then the whole skinwalker thing and all that. She was the original to investigate those things back in the, and she had it on, the program was on, it was like a nightly, one of those 1980s nightly special things on animal mutilations. So she's done several books, interviewed several ex-military, still does that on her Earth Files channel every Wednesday live. And she used to be on a program, Pole Vault, called Coast to Coast AM. That was a radio show on AM radio. I used to get it. Canada, CKLW. Thank you, Canada. I used to listen to that every night, and that's how I got to know who Linda Moulton Howe was through.
Yeah, because isn't there a cryptid that's supposed to mutilate goats or something? Like, because I've heard of some animal mutilations, and they attribute them to cryptids, and
they wonder if it's cryptids. They wonder if it's skinwalker. But skinwalkers could be the gray aliens too. Skinwalkers are these things in Native American culture that are witches that can turn into animals, right? Or beings like demons or whatever that can shapeshift, kind of like a doppelganger. So that's the whole Skinwalker Ranch deal, was that these
I thought that was
mutilated, but then they saw these things that were mutating. They got stuff on camera that looked like little gray alien that then would turn into an animal. They were like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
So I've heard reports on that channel of there are, alien breeding programs. People, ex-military, have actually seen it. Linda Moulton Howe, she's amazing.
That sounds like X-Files kind of stuff, because didn't the X-Files get into that later on?
Yeah. She was investigating, another thing she was investigating for a while, and I don't know how it tied into aliens or anything. I still haven't heard it, and I haven't heard anything about it in a long time, were these mysterious booms. So people randomly, and I did hear one night in Detroit too, because they were happening here. All of a sudden you would hear just that. It almost sounded like thunder, but it wasn't thunder. It was just like boom. And your whole house shook from it. And it was like,
they're mining under your house.
well, we thought this was fracking at first. I thought maybe it was fracking, because they were doing that to
Corey's possibly.
They checked into it. There was nothing. There was no gas breaks or gas main problems.
I mean,
people were wandering down in the sewer areas trying to figure out what the hell it was. Nobody could figure it out. It started happening in other cities, and people started reporting it.
still active quarries in Sylvania, Ohio. And I mean, maybe they were blowing something up and that just
It could have been
carries
that.
over.
It wasn't that. It wasn't that.
Not
It
sonic
wasn't
booms
that.
from military aircraft or.
I'm just wondering if there was anything
I don't
else
know what it
nearby
was.
nearby
They still
you.
Brett, what's up? But these are the kinds of things that she looks into. You know,
Mexico.
how is it explainable? Like, was it fracking? Was it this? Or, you know, is it somebody? What the hell is it? You know, you're just trying to figure that out. So she had a
Yeah.
whole she has a whole website too, and she's got archives and archives of stuff, which is really neat. She's really cool. She's a resource.
She's been doing it for a long time as well. Like you say, since '78. That's
And she's in her 80s. So, you know, I call her Mama Linda. You know, she's getting older. So it's like, who's going to take up the gauntlet from her? You know, I worry about that because she's just a wealth of information. She's so smart.
I wonder if maybe like something happened in a military base, like a nuclear missile accidentally went off
No, because they
underground.
checked all that.
Something.
Unless it was completely secret and it was happening in 20 cities across the country. They
You
checked
know,
all that.
well,
They
there's
checked
stuff
the
is
military. They went and asked them, were you doing exercises? Were you doing something?
yeah, but
These
you're
people heard it.
asking them,
They said
and
no.
of course they're gonna say no.
Well, but I mean, and then you're just getting into they're just lying to you constantly, so you never know. So you can't really rely. You know, I don't think that though. I really don't. I think that in this case, they would have to say something because it was reported all over the place. Do you know what
I'm
I'm
just
saying?
thinking,
It's
okay,
like when it's not mass hysteria when you see that many people reporting into the police these massive things happening.
if
Just like that
even
thing in Florida
hypothetically though,
that happened last year where people were in a mall and they saw something crazy and they thought war was coming, so they all like panicked and ran, and the cops came. They converged on the God, if I could find that. They converged on the mall, and as people were leaving, they took everyone's cell phone because people got cell phone coverage of it, but they wouldn't show it, and they took everyone's cell phone as they were leaving. Why did they take everybody's cell phone as they were leaving if they didn't know what was going on? And people had reported seeing a holographic type thing that just appeared in front of them. And it was like a monster. It was like this monstrous looking holographic thing that just started coming at them. It just came out of nowhere and they screamed, panic, and ran. And who freaking wouldn't, you know? Let's see if I can find that. It was last year. And then you heard nothing more about it.
yeah, I
Miami
don't
Mall
know.
Creature. Here we go. See if Newsweek will let me pull it up. This is good stuff.
Pole Vault took a picture of one of the loud sounds at his house.
You took a picture of it. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Was it?
Do that?
Did you have sand on a drum, or I don't know?
A bowel movement. He probably had a
Yeah,
bowel
you
movement.
should do that. Stand on a drum. So here we go. So they were saying they blamed it on a bunch of teenagers, right? But there were so many cops. It was like 3 different police departments or something. And they just blamed it on teenagers. But they actually saw this creature. So let me find if I can find a better article.
This is Newsweek.
That was
Reporting
Newsweek.
this?
It was in every major newspaper. Here's NBC News. Police responded to Bayside Marketplace, Miami. This was January 5th, 2024. So it was a little over a year ago.
So
They said they were setting off fireworks, but that doesn't explain a holographic creature wandering around the mall. which was what was reported. Rumors of 10-foot alien at Miami Mall.
Really
I
good
think I remember
projector.
hearing something about this actually.
They had a good projector that could, like,
Yeah, was it like
You'd have to have a
promotion
I
for
don't
a
know.
film?
where
You
is
said
that? I want
holographic
one. I
creature.
want one.
Promotion for a
I
film.
mean, damn, these kids are getting some really good tech or something.
Right? Yeah, they got some
All I
money.
had when I
Hey,
was a
those kids
kid
get a hold of that
was a
$1 billion
freaking
to get
Game
that.
Boy. I had a Game Boy with the clear case on it. That's what I had as a kid. Fuck.
And see, there was okay. Let's see if I can get this low quality clip from X. Yeah, see, it doesn't even exist anymore. You can't even get the clips. They've taken them all down.
Oh,
So not one of them exists.
fascinating.
What doesn't exist?
Well, they had footage. Here's one. They had footage. So let's see if it's
Yeah, because I was
playing
thinking,
it.
surely somebody managed to get something out, like somebody live streaming,
Exactly.
for example. So even if they took people's phones
So let me. Oh, I'm
Maybe it was
or backup cloud storage.
scene of a movie that they were filming coming to you to the theaters soon. The Mall Monster.
This is the one I want. Okay, let's share this one. So bring this up.
We're living in a film.
Play this.
It's stimulation.
Here we go. This is what it looked like. But that's all they had. That's the only video that's out right now. And you can't see anything. All you see is the police response. That's the only one they would allow out there. Now, this
That's a
doesn't
lot of
show it.
cops.
They actually had, it's a lot of cops for a teenage problem, isn't it?
A
Little
lot of
too
cops.
many
Yeah.
cops for
I mean,
a
I
problem.
am
for
so
teenagers.
disappointed. This movie, this monster movie, you can't even see the monster. It's like
Yeah.
fucking Cloverfield.
it's
Well,
I was
that's
just gonna.
it.
I
It
couldn't
was
think
a
of the name of it
Cloverfield thing. It's
because I
weird.
haven't seen it. But yeah, I was gonna say that as well.
It is. It
It's like a
totally is.
Yeah.
But there were things that
God
snuck
damn
out
it.
that they were taking people's cellular phones as they were leaving. So why are you taking people's cell phones? What are you afraid of?
I don't have a
It was just a
phone.
bunch of teenagers setting off fireworks. Then what do you have to worry about people's cell phones for?
Yeah, mind you, I suppose if they say that, if they get reports of like aliens or something weird going on, maybe their thing is like, well, we don't know what we're dealing with, so we'll send all these cop cars out. But taking people's mobiles is a bit odd.
It's
To say the
that's
least.
my thing. It's
It
like,
was
why are you taking people's
Chad.
stuff? That is a situation where we don't want any of this footage to get out because we don't want people
This
freaking
is what I'm
out.
thinking.
This
Because
is
that would be
what it is.
embarrassing as all fucking
Cloud
get
storage or
out.
live stream, and somebody
That's
must
why
have
I
it, surely.
Let's see what this
can't have
one
my
looks like.
phone. How about you digging my asshole for my phone? How's that sound?
So this is more footage of it. Let's see if this shows anything. That shows something down there. But it just looks like people walking.
Damn, it just looks like a person.
Yeah, it looks like three people
I
walking.
can't even.
That just
Yeah,
They're
you
saying
can't even
that's
make sense
something
of.
odd. 10-foot tall alien.
Oh, it's
type
like UFO
creature.
stuff, isn't it? It's like, well, it could be a cloud or
I-
a bird.
And
I
that's just
think-
it. Some of this stuff, it's so
Oh,
you know. There's a bunny. It's you never. My stepkid was showing me a really crazy video.
There's aliens. There's the
Um,
bunny rabbits.
On
They've
Instagram.
already invaded.
maybe they walk,
It's
they hop
hard-
amongst us with their pointy ears
Yeah.
and the weird nose twitches and their long teeth. All the better.
It was an
They're
adorable
not
invasion.
vegetarians, they're
It's a whole rabbit. It's
They're
a
all
rabbit hole.
succulents. They're gonna suck our blood when we're sleeping.
Oh, you didn't realize we were literal about that.
Down the rabbit hole we go.
Did you have Duckula over there?
Oh,
Did you
was
have a
Chad.
cartoon
Yeah, it
called
was Chad.
Count Duckula?
Oh my god. Yes, Count Duckula.
Did you have that?
Yeah. Remember
Oh,
Count
okay.
Duckula.
All right, good.
Well, it was like a whole. I think that was like a
Used
whole
to love
Disney
that.
thing.
Yeah,
I
it
think
was.
it was.
I think it was Daffy Duck.
Yeah. Or was it
Daffy
Daffy
Duck.
or was it
Oh,
not
yeah,
Daffy?
it was Daffy.
Donald.
Hey,
Donald.
Donald.
Duck. I think it was Donald Duck. Because Daffy's from
I'm
my
gonna have to
favorite.
check. I'm gonna
I
have to
love
check now.
Daffy. I love Daffy.
gonna have
It's
to check
Looney
now.
Tunes. Oh, haha, guard, turn, parry, dodge, spin, ha, thrust, bang.
There you go. It's the one I said.
Daffy.
Yeah.
Daffy's my favorite. That's Donald. So much for so our resolutions are sound like Donald Duck. Watch more Linda Moulton Howe. Learn about aliens so you can protect yourself. I don't know.
That's
I think they. I'm pretty sure that aliens walk amongst us, and I work with some.
yeah. Absolutely. Most of my ex-work colleagues, for sure.
Jupiter and Venus.
Maybe I'm an alien. I don't even know it.
Twilo. Or they're calling
That's why I'm like, I don't understand any of these people. They're gonna take me up. They take me up. I'm gonna be an informant, and I'm not even realizing. So, what did you learn? I'm like,
I think I lost it, actually.
Where do I start? Sorry, just
motherfuckers don't even know how to drive. They can't even take care of their own money. There's just.
At least you're at Honey Baked. Like, I work at a bank and watch that, and it's very frightening.
yeah.
Where people
I don't
that
even
can't
think-
even
I hear
read
that.
an email are lending $1 billion. It's like,
Even
I've-
think these. I don't even think these people could tie their shoes if there was made with Velcro on it.
These are like,
That'd
you know,
be
these are supposed to be the bestest people that we entrust with all of our futures in so many different ways. And like, they caused the global crash of 2008, and there's another one due to come. And we're supposed to go, yeah, it's fine. You guys know what you're doing. It's all gravy. Yeah, you carry on. Yeah.
well, there's a couple people that know what they're doing.
hmm
Just be thankful.
Do you have to?
But
Do you
you
have
have
to deal
7
with
years 'cause I'm
relationship
retiring.
managers? Just
What's that?
Do you have to deal with relationship managers?
Oh, yeah.
Because like I've worked at low levels in banking, right, at a couple of times, and also
Those are salesmen. The problem is relationship managers are salesmen.
yeah.
And so
Yeah.
they think they know what they're doing and they
Well,
have no damn clue.
As
At all.
I mean, I don't like to generalize, but salespeople are terrible anyway. Like having worked in call centers 10 years, when there was a sales team and most of you were working as customer service in some way, you go out for a fag break and it would be the salespeople in one little group and everyone else in another group because we all love to talk, but like they just were like, and it kind of with the job, right, self-confident and blah, 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 but we just found them annoying.
Oh, they're
Because
horrible.
they were just so like, yeah, whether they were coked up or not, that was kind of how they acted all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
Oh, I was working this in like the early 90s and they were all in the bathrooms doing coke. I've
Mm.
told a lot of people that. I mean, people are like, really? I'm like, oh yeah, they're totally high doing
Yeah.
that stuff. How do you think half the crap happened that did? You know?
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
were so high. They were just so high on lending that money, and they, you know, it's a power thing. It really is. I
Yeah.
feel it too. But you have to humble yourself. You come down. It's like, well, you could really screw things up for everybody too.
Yeah.
You know, you could ruin the entire world if you wanted to with one click of the button.
Yeah.
We had a thing happen in the commercial banking world. I would say about 6-7 years just before the COVID hit. There was a guy, at a bank. I don't remember which bank right now, but it was, I can tell you what loan it was. It was for Revlon, the makeup company.
Oh, yeah.
And this certain bank, and it was somebody that was quite high up in the bank. They were like an executive vice president in the bank. And instead, okay, so you have a very large deal like Revlon, and you probably have a good 20 banks that are contributing money to that deal. So if you have $1 billion in the deal, you could have a bunch of banks contributing 20 million, 40 million, what have you. Okay. Right. So you're the main bank, you're the agent, and you have to communicate to these 20 banks, and you have to send them their shares of interest, fees, principal, all of that, right? Mm-hmm. And to do that, you're sending wire transfers. Mm-hmm. You have to pay attention when you're doing this. And this is why I cut everybody off when I'm doing wires and figuring out numbers. Mm-hmm. They want to Teams message you and ask you questions. Well, how's my loan doing? What's my loan doing? Shut up. Trying to work on numbers. Because you're working with two different sets of numbers. And if you're somebody like me that has dyscalculia instead of dyslexia and numbers swim in your head, you have to shut up. And shut everyone out, because you're working on two different levels. You're working on what they call global, which is your whole deal. So your whole deal could be $1 billion. Or are you working in a share? With a share is a bank, a participant bank in your deal with that $20 million share. Well, this guy wasn't paying attention to what he was doing. He wasn't paying attention that he was working in the global amount, and sent a bank like $183 million by accident. He sent him the entire loan amount instead of their share.
Yeah.
Well, that other bank got smart and said, oh, we don't have to give it back to you. We thought you were paying us off. So we paid the loan off. Sorry, bye. You don't get anything back. These guys were like, ah, and this guy,
a lot of money.
It was an EVP that sent the money out, hit the button. His name went out all over the place, over like Forbes, Wall Street Journal, CNN Business, everything. His name went out. This guy did it. He hit the button on the wire. And sent all this money out like an idiot. And the thing was, it wasn't just him. Somebody else had to look at the wire and verify it and let it out. They're not supposed to. They just go,
oh yeah, because it's very rare. You're supposed to have all sorts of checks and balances and eyes on things, but the stuff that, and
you, sir, are
you would
fired.
And that's what made us crazy, because where I work, I have a person in place that I do trust, that I've worked with for over 20 years, and I know is going to look exactly at that. But then you have, if she's out and I have to use somebody else, I literally had somebody enter a wire in a wire room. It was too large for me to enter. So they were entering in the wire room, and I had gotten the account number on the wire form wrong, but they had the actual notice from the bank. They didn't check it. So they sent the bloody wire out. Luckily, that account number didn't exist, so it just bounced back. So all we had to do was resend it.
Yeah, but sometimes it goes in a holding account, and then it's like, and then it's honestly,
in oblivion. It's literally in oblivion.
I had this job where relationship managers just had to send me the address for a specific type of business near their banks, and it was just like, send this particular information in a spreadsheet, and then it was like, again, banks should, like, the amount of money and the amount they rely on tech, but some of it is so old. So I'm manually taking numbers out anyway. So you put this stuff in, right? And half the time they wouldn't give you a lot of information. So I'd be on Google Maps, and I'd be using, all sorts of detective skills to try and, because I knew that if I emailed them, it would just be quicker if I went and tried to find it myself, right? Like, what is the actual address for this thing? Yeah. So one time I'm looking at this thing, and and I thought, well, I can't find the first line of this address at all. So, and I'd like Googled it and everything. And then I looked at the postcode field and thought, that's a strange postcode, but I know that there are some odd, like, there's normally a particular format, but London can be quite different and all this. So I thought, well, fine, I'll put it in. Nothing as expected. So I Googled it, expecting it to be like an outer line island or something like that in like the Outer Hebrides. And the reason it didn't work is because it was a zip code from Australia.
Oh crap!
And this person had not only put that in, but they put the entire Australian address into this thing. And I'm like, these people have paid substantially more money than me. And this is the level of detail, how much attention they're paying to it. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah, I've seen things. Yeah, talk about people that get paid more than you that have zero brain.
Seriously, some of the
Risen
conversations
to
I've
the
had
level of
with-
their incompetence. That is
Yeah.
a thing in this business. It's a book used in business called the Peter Principle.
Uh-huh.
They made us read it. My dad actually made me read it years before, but it's called Rising to the Level of Your Incompetence. You've been promoted so high that now you don't know how to do your job.
Yeah.
And I run into people, my manager, my immediate manager is like this, where she's a sweetheart. She's a great person. But she got promoted to a job she can't do. She cannot do
Oh,
my
that's
job.
that's the thing. I've worked with people that are lovely, but would I choose to
Well-
have them as a work colleague? Absolutely not. But as people, yeah, absolutely lovely people.
Great. Yeah.
I've definitely had quite a few, even like when working with Sabaros. We had one really kick-ass manager who could run all the operations better than the owners themselves.
Mm.
And then she eventually had to quit because corporate was no better. And then it was like I had a manager or two or three who came in, couldn't really hack it after 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I had more knowledge about the store than they did just by working there for 4 years. I could have been a manager, but I'm not going to be because fuck that.
I could be a manager too, but get me here. Managing is a different job than doing the job.
Managing is
You
life.
have to know how to do the job,
Yeah.
mainly. I mean, you don't even have to know how to like really do it well. You have to kind of know the main points of the job, right? But being a manager is managing the people. You have to want people to succeed and like helping them succeed. And then like also fighting for those people, right?
Yeah.
Because that's what being a manager is about. It's about standing up for your people, standing behind them.
It's
making
very
sure-
rare, in my experience, that you have a manager that's willing to advocate for you.
Exactly.
That is
It's
a
so
lot of responsibility and it's a lot of pressure. And
is.
everybody's
And it's not
fuck
the
up
job
is
that
your
you do.
fuck up
That's
too.
true. That's true. But it's also because, like, I haven't been a manager as such, but I've been like a trainer. But like being on the receiving end of a bad manager is a lot of stress as well.
It's
and like
horrible.
and
horrible.
because sometimes you're stepping into a breach that the manager's leaving as well. Like a good team member is taking up the slack for a shitty manager. Most managers, in my experience, have been awful. So
Well,
yeah,
and
if you've
in
got
my
nobody
job-
willing to take up the slack, then it makes it even harder. So
Yeah, and lately we had we have a lot of middle managers in finance. So we have our manager and then a manager that she reports to, and that guy quit. Another very nice guy did absolutely nothing. Hired my manager because that was his buddy, and he was trying to save her job. And he actually is an attorney, and he left in June. The good thing is they hired in his place a woman that knows her stuff. This woman's awesome. So most of the time, if you tell my immediate manager what an issue is, you have a problem, like with a relationship manager, mainly. They're 3-year-olds. Okay, they have no clue, and they're 3-year-olds. So you have a lot of problems with these stupid people. So we're trying to let her know. In this one instance, my colleague had an issue because these idiots wanted to close a real estate loan in 2 days. You can't close a real estate loan in 2 days. I'm sorry. You can't. It's impossible. We need appraisals. We need environmentals. We need, and there were like 10 of these buildings. You can't do that. There are laws we have to follow and stuff we have to do. So it was impossible. And she was trying to explain that to our immediate manager. And you know what? And this is what she always says. I hate this. We tell her about an issue. She either goes, my head's spinning. My eyes are popping out of my head. My head hurts now. I'm going to make your head hurt in a minute.
Your eyes will hurt when I've finished getting stabby in them.
Stabby.
Stabby.
Precisely. And then
Here's
she feels good
stabby.
after she says that. It's like, you're not
I've got
helping
stabbing
me.
pains in my eyes. You will do. Hold
And it's
still.
not like she comes back with a solution. That's all she's got. My eyes
Yeah.
hurt.
Just
They're popping
whining.
out of my head. I
That's-
don't know what to do.
Who cares?
What do I do?
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
I usually wake up and I go, oh, my existence hurts.
It's so painful. Ow.
Oh, don't.
I was dreading going in my job the last 2 weeks because of this crap. Well, luckily, her manager, if I go to Andrea, she will actually get something done about it. She will jump right in and say, this is not the way it's done. This is what you're going to do. And I'll put her on if I don't put her on an email to a relationship manager or a line of business team, they won't answer me. They're like, yeah, who cares? I put her name on an email. They're like answering me in 2 minutes. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And I told her, I go, Andrea, you're magic. She's a really cool girl. So I can talk to turkey to her too. So I'm like, your name is magic. I put it, so apologies for the emails, but she's like, I don't care. Just do it. I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
Her name's going on every single email, so they answer. But that other girl, she's just useless. I'm like, I know that Andrea knows she is, so we'll see what happens in the new year. But I'm like, guys,
Give
you
it
gotta-
time.
God, and I don't want to be the manager. I just want to close loans. It's way more fun. I don't want to manage.
So-
I know I could do it.
This used to be a TV show. That would be like.
I have often wanted to do that. I drew cartoon characters one time at my last job.
Oh,
It was
really?
actually a couple of jobs in there. I was a closer, and at JP Morgan Chase,
Oh.
and I worked in this line of business, and it was a mess. And everyone was a character, so I drew everybody's caricature, like secretly, and I showed some of my friends. They were
Oh,
like,
that could be a show on your channel, Justine.
yeah,
Like a playlist.
it'd be funny.
Yeah.
There was one.
People's caricatures and.
There
I
was
drew
one
the,
that.
the banker I worked for, it looked exactly like him, but it looked like him when he was like 20. Anyway, sorry.
There was one I had shared on with Valerie's show where it was Patty. It was this one waitress that I worked with who had like little chicken wing arms,
I think I remember
holding a
that.
coffee mug with a lipstick stain on it, and it's just expression. Just
Oh my God, some people. I was just doing all the bankers, I was drawing all them because they were pissing us off. So, and we had characters there. Like, there were these two guys, Rick and Dave, and they were both. Rick was a banker, and he was like really high level, and Dave was a general manager for a line of business on this side of town, and we were on kind of the west side. And Rick called me in the office one day, and I thought it was for business. Well, sort of. He called me in, and on his computer, he has a old women's underwear ad with Dave's picture pasted on it.
What?
And I'm like, okay. And he goes, how does this look, Justine? Does this look good? I'm like, bro, why are you got Dave's picture on a women's underwear ad from Sears from like 1975? What is wrong with you?
Yeah, it depends what you're aiming for as to the answer to whether it's good or not. What are you aiming for?
They were just messing with. They constantly pranked each other.
Right.
And then the ironic thing is, like 2 years later, I went to go work for Dave, and in his line of business, he does the same damn thing to me. He calls me and just here. I'm like, why do I get this? Why didn't you call Shannon when you're calling me? He's like, how does this look? It's like a different underwear ad with Rick's picture on it this time. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Do you guys do any work? Maybe this is why we have issues.
So, the thing is as well, though, that I do understand. Well, as I say, I haven't been a manager as such, but I've had like at times there's been extra responsibility because of being a trainer and things like that. And seeing and having like known managers, and my sister has been managing a lot in like the financial industry and things like that. And sometimes I look at them and go, you're not earning, like you're only earning a few £1,000s more than me a year. And your extra responsibility, considering some of the numbnuts I work with. And I'm thinking, like, and people have said to me, oh, why don't you become a manager like me? You'd be really good at it. And I'm like, because my character is not cut out for it at all. Like, academically, I might be able to do it, but the stress would kill me. And I think that and I would like 75% of my team would just try and take the piss out of me as well. So
the time sink, it's a time vampire. I'm believe it or not, I'm actually really good friends with a lot of my managers. And I build like a kind of a friendship with them in a way that like
but do they know that you hate them? I thought you hated
No,
your
I
job
hate
then.
the role. I hate the
Right.
responsibility of management. I don't hate the managers. I actually respect them for
Right.
what they do. But I hate the what it does to them.
Right.
More so than because it's like I said, it's like everybody's fuck up is your fuck up.
Yeah.
And
it's hard.
health
It's not
inspections,
easy.
you have to be on
Especially
the quick for
retail and
that.
food service.
Yeah.
It's
Food
just-
service especially. It's like, I mean, like the pressure is
Have you done managing yourself as well, Lee? Or
No, I refuse
Okay.
to. Like I'd rather
So-
just be
so
a
even-
lackey with a
and
lot of experience.
in your experience as well, like I understand like you've had like good relationships with managers and stuff. Like, have most of your managers been good or bad? Would you say broadly?
I've had a pretty good share of both. Broadly speaking, like I've had some who were absolute dickheads, and like I've had some who were really good people that, like I said, that I maintain good relationships with. It's just it really just depends on.
Sunshine! Hey! Good to see you.
How you doing?
Because
Good, how
like,
are you?
although you haven't done it yourself, you're still able to see their perspective and have empathy for them. Which,
Yeah.
Which I've managed
And I
to.
talk
Even
to
though,
them.
yeah,
I talk
even
to
though
them,
most
and
of my
they
managers have been shit, I still try to have empathy, even whilst I want to kill them sometimes.
Yeah, it's like if it's someone that I respect, we have a good working relationship.
yeah, absolutely. If
I
they're a
mean,
good
I
manager,
don't. It's not like I look at them like they're just another body. They are a person. They, they are hoisted with a lot of responsibility, and that's where it's basic respect for that.
yeah,
I just
have had
don't
two
have.
very bad managers that
I just don't have that ambition, and I don't want to sink my life into a company.
Yeah.
that just not going to treat me any better for the amount of work that I'd have to do.
I think it's cool that I don't know that everybody who hasn't been a manager would extend empathy to them. I mean, in my experience, most managers have been absolutely terrible, but unless they're a horrible person, then I'll always try and support them and work with them. If they're an asshole as well as being terrible, then all bets are off. I'm pretty sure I have directly contributed to at least 2 of my managers being sacked, and I'm quite happy about it. So because they were
You're quite happy
nasty
about it.
people and incompetent
Exactly.
to boot as well. So yeah.
We used to.
And
where
what
you-
Paul says as well, I was at one point with insecure jobs and not having a pay rise for 12 years, not even, kind of like to keep in line with inflation. I volunteered to try and become a manager kind of more. And I had to fire a couple of people, and it was really hard, which I expected.
Oh
to be.
God.
But
Yeah.
terrible. And the first guy, just because I'd said to him, "Oh, I need to have a word with you, but in a side room," and he insisted on not going anywhere. And I was like, "You really don't want this?" And I just thought, well, in the end, and then he turned around and accused me of being racist, and I'm like, this was not my decision at all. This was managers, and
Yeah.
he was awful. And I'd advocate for people that they were going to be sacked and said, don't sack them, I'll work with them, blah blah blah. And they didn't improve. So
Right.
on this occasion I couldn't say, oh, let me work with him, I'll try and improve, because the upper managers had already given me a chance to work with a couple of people and they hadn't got any better. So
Yeah.
it wasn't going to work for this time. So yeah. But it was really
Some
hard
people-
just thinking about doing it and everything. But I was like, he is legit awful. He can't, yeah.
Yeah.
Some people ask me, why don't you be a manager? I say, because then you wouldn't have a staff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you said you were a trainer. I had to do training too. I did training at a telephone banking center, and that was the worst job. The absolute worst job.
So is that
ever.
all you did? Is just the training?
I did it at first. Like I did the job first, which sucked ass, like really bad.
Yeah.
And so I decided to go train because that job opening, it was open. I was like,
Right.
okay, that would be better. And it was better slightly, but then I ran into a situation kind of like Limey.
Yeah.
I didn't have to fire the person, but okay. So we had these trainees come in, and this girl was advertised to us as having graduated Wayne State University with a psych degree. Well, I looked around and was like, well, she has a psych degree. Why isn't she working in psychology?
Right.
Because in that discipline, which I happen to know at the time, you can get an internship. Well, it came out that this girl got all C's. She did not do well in school. And I was just trying to get her to do these flashcards because at the time, and this was the 90s, okay?
Yeah.
So computer systems.
Right.
You had your prompt
You had to get the
commands
sticks
were
and
like
the
about
rocks
this long.
out, you know.
Do like this. I'm gonna type out
The
this full
abacus.
sentence,
Pull the abacus out.
and it will give me a balance. Look at that. Mixel-plick. There, you have to remember
Yeah.
that code, by the way. And that's what we were trying to teach people were these codes to enter in, and you kind of had to memorize them. And there were tricks to remembering them. So
Yeah.
I was trying to get her to remember the tricks. And I would even take her in a separate room and work directly with her. Like you said, Limey, they wanted to fire her. And I was like, no, she's got a kid. Let me work with her.
Yeah, because I knew that I was going to be firing them, or even if I did, before I volunteered, I was like, no,
Yeah. So I was trying to work with her, and I said, okay, go home. Well, I don't know if I can. I have to do this. I'm like, well, try it. When you put your child down to sleep, you've got a little while, right? Like 20 minutes. Go through these flashcards while you're doing that.
yeah,
She never did it. It's like she had no willingness to do that.
Right.
And probably why she only got C's in her psych degree. And didn't have any willingness to do that
Well,
either.
at least you tried.
You
That's all you can do is try. I mean, at least you did that much.
Did she?
Yeah, so there were some crazy
Stop.
characters.
I think there's some people who weaponize incompetence because
Oh, yeah.
I've worked with some people who I swear to God, if they apply themselves, and I know they're
For
smart,
sure.
there is a nugget of intelligence in there.
Yeah.
I know there's
Also-
some working in that
Sometimes the
final
amount
thing.
of effort and intelligence
But-
it takes to wag off work or not do your job, it's like, seriously.
But they just try to lower the expectations so much,
There are those
like on
people,
purpose.
and then
Mm.
I
that,
work
like-
with people that are like attorneys. They're not attorneys, but they act like attorneys in this way, where you ask them for something basic. Okay, so to open a loan for a company, you need entity documents. So articles of incorporation, operating agreement, and a good standing certificate are mainly. They will push back on that. Why do I need a good standing? The agent says
Oh
they're
my
not going
God.
to order them.
How about
Go to our attorney.
Just from
How
general
about-
knowledge, you
how about
should
it-
be able to understand why that's a good idea, right? Like,
how about a kitchen
Common
worker?
sense, right? No.
How about a kitchen worker complaining about I gotta clean a little bit of
Yeah.
dough off of a tray?
what do you
What?
mean?
And it's like literally, it's like hot water and soap. All you need, spray it. It comes off. They're like, scrub it. Like, oh my
It's just literally, it's
And
not
then,
even
like,
that
you
much.
see the
At my job, it's
dishes when they're
literally,
done.
here, you have to do this. Lift a
They're
finger.
still
See
dirty.
this? Is that too much?
Jeez.
This hurts. This is
The
painful.
the dishes are still dirty. Just shit all over them. And it's like, would you eat off of this? I guess. I'm like, oh my god.
Housemates that have used my dishes, it's like, don't worry about washing them. I'll wash them because if you wash them, quotes, it's like I'll run my fingers over the surface and it feel like there's a novel in braille there. So I'll wash the dishes. Don't you worry
They're
about it.
seasoned. They're not dirty. They're seasoned.
It's like a flipping relief map.
It's like letting the dog, like, my brother used to joke about this. His wife wasn't home yet. We had eaten dinner. Give the dog leftovers. It's like,
Oh, no.
oh, look. Could I put it back? I'm like, well, it's got to be a little slimy. I might be able to tell.
The dog just really likes those Tupperware containers. Tomatoes.
Oh, man.
Sunshine.
Hey,
What?
Limey.
Hey, sunshine.
The chicken head? What's the chicken head about?
Oh, that's murder chicken.
Oh, is it really? I'd say I was
Yeah.
gonna ask, but I wasn't sure.
That.
It's
You
actually
have-
it's my well. I wore that for Halloween, and I didn't actually mean for it to stay there in that spot.
Because
I'd put it somewhere else in the studio, and it
Uh-huh.
kept just getting in the way after ever since Halloween. And
Right.
the other day, a week or so ago, it was just getting on my nerves. It was just in the way, and I could not find a good place. There's no room in here. And so I have an owl that sits over here, and so I put it on top of the owl. I was like,
It
well, you
looks
can just sit there
awesome.
for a minute, and I just stuck it there. Well, then we did our stream shortly after that, and it was still there, and they were like, why is what's going on? And I was like, well, I guess the owl thinks it's still Halloween. I don't know. So it's dressed up as murder chicken.
I dig it.
It's
'cause it
just
looks
still
like
sitting there.
like an altar situation with the lights in the back.
God.
We worship the
Oh,
chicken.
hell.
Oh yeah. Paul Balt was laughing about that the other day. We were in the dollar store getting something, and I was like, I need to get some candles. He's like, oh my God, candles! You need more candles? He's like, it already looks like you're having a séance in there. he was
I gotta
telling
think
that
I
to the
worship
girl.
a chicken.
Yeah. But I actually almost took it off a while ago, and I thought, well, maybe I'll stay there a little bit longer.
Well,
Yeah,
that,
it's
that
cool.
really
Cool.
explains why it looks angry. If it's murder chicken, then I
Yeah,
can
it's
see
murder
why
chicken,
it
and
looks
murder
kind of
chicken's
like
always angry. I don't know what
it's
her
about
problem
to
is.
take your eyes out.
Just start a cult, like
He always wants to unalive things.
You have murder
Urban
chicken, and I
chicken.
have Hellcat. Because Hellcat beats up my other two kittens like crazy. I'll be working, and all of a sudden I'll hear, "Reow, reow," and I'll turn around, and it's Zoe beating on Jinx or Nyx, and they're like, "Ah, you're hitting me in that."
That's funny. Yeah.
Hellcat. Meet murder chicken.
Yeah, she has no fear. She always has a very facey face.
No, facey face.
Facey
I love
face.
that.
So, are you going to be bringing out a line of plushies, Sunshine, like murder chicken plushie, ghost bread plushies?
Well, that's a good idea. I haven't
Yeah.
done it yet, but I do have
Yeah.
some T-shirts with that on there already.
Cool.
I
think
need a ghost bread t-shirt.
I'm just.
But yeah,
just
I do need some plushies though. That'd be
have
that'd
you
be good.
have you released Ghost Bread as a standalone track? I think you have. Haven't
Yes.
You?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
a music video on my website, and yeah, and like I said, I've got some merch, and but yeah, no, I don't have any plushies yet. I need to work on that. I'd love to have a ghost bread plushie too. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
like
because
Valerie,
people have
she
got
has
the
her little
emoji
bats and her
plushies and.
birds.
Perhaps.
Oh,
Well, I have a
A plushy.
hey.
I have fourth wall, and I don't. Oh my gosh.
I know, right? The first time I saw that, I was like, holy.
I don't even know. I don't even know.
I don't either. I want to know.
I didn't know.
I don't. I want to ask if either Valerie
I
made
made
that
this
for
on
you.
a chat
Was that an
stream.
order? Was that an order that you asked Valerie to make, or did Jade start?
No, I made this on a
Chad's fault.
Chad Freeman stream.
Chad's fault.
There was a
Chad's
there
fault.
was an arts and crafts stream,
With
and I
wholesome
made
activity,
this.
E. Take up something creative, E. No, E, what are you doing? Put those
They were
arms
just-
down.
They were just
And I-
sweet
I
little
only said that 'cause
innocent
Jade's always
$1,
Yeah.
Dollar
She's always
Tree
making
plushies.
references to the human centipede. That's why I said that.
I just,
I should actually sew it together and it'd be a plushie ringworm.
Oh my god.
Odious
Oh my gosh.
Ouroboros.
I do have,
Today's-
well, it's Kurt's friend, but this girl Kylie on Facebook, she does, she sews plushies. She does it handmade, and
That's
I had gotten,
Alila.
unfortunately, it didn't survive, but I gotten Kurt for one of his birthdays a baby Baphomet.
Okay.
Oh.
And she had hand sewn, and it had wings, and it would cover its face with wings, and you opened it, and it was a cute little
Oh,
baby
really?
Baphomet.
Oh, cool.
Like I was saying, a fourth wall. I don't think I've seen because they do the shirts for me and all that, the stickers and stuff, and so and coffee cups. But I haven't seen any. They haven't like that. That's an option to do
Yeah.
plushies.
Right.
Hey,
Maybe
Leela.
I
haven't
should
seen
write
that
'em.
either.
Leela.
Somebody should do it because it would be huge. You know, a lot of people,
Yeah.
people love it. They love those plushies.
Kind of like the Squishmallows.
Yeah.
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 Do like a murder chicken or a ghost bread squishmallow. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Leela has been
Leela.
walking into the men's room at the hardware store, apparently.
Yeah, she had to get a heater. I had one of those oil heaters. Actually, they're really good. I really liked it.
I wish I could
It
just
was-
loan her my dryer because my daughter turned on the dryer, which is connected to this room, and about ready to kill me with the heat. Because it heats up the whole studio
Yeah.
when she does that.
Smells good, but it's like,
Oh,
I'm
it was like-
dying right
yeah,
now.
it
And
was-
it's hot down there.
I
isn't
almost
it,
didn't
right
even
now?
come on. I was telling Paul, I was like, it's so hot in there, I can't really stand it. Um,
But it's warm down there right now in Texas, isn't
Well,
it?
yes and no. So it was 80 degrees today, but we have a huge, massive cold front that came through today. It was blowing like 50-mile-an-hour winds, and
Okay.
tonight it's going to get to the 30s. So it's like it was hot, but
Oh.
it should be feeling nice in here because it's getting
so
cold
it's
outside.
like going from 80 to 30?
Yes.
Oh, that's the
Literally, yes.
worst.
What's that
Yep, by
in
the morning it'll be in the
copper
30s. Yep.
That's not right.
And then by the next night it's going to drop to the 20s. So
Oh.
it's a really big cold front.
80.
Drink hot tea. That'll help.
Oh,
But it's
26
great in
Celsius.
here though. When that
Jeez.
happens, it really helps the studio temperature.
Yeah. it
That's
does.
a
not
massive.
dying.
That's a massive fall, isn't it? Because that's down to
Huge, massive.
freezing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the Earth's trying to
Jeez.
kill you. Yes. So
26 to 0. Ugh.
basically, Yeah. So like
Oh, that happened in Wisconsin as well.
There's been some crazy here it was
Mm.
52 degrees today. December 28th, it was
Yeah.
52 degrees today and raining cats and dogs. Overnight, it's gonna freeze.
Yeah.
So
Oh, we were
there's
sitting
going
on the lake having my birthday lunch, and I told Polo, I was like, we better do it today because on Monday, which is technically my birthday, I'm like, it's gonna be freezing cold. We can't do that
Yeah.
on Monday.
Mm.
I mean,
But
after
when
I get
that
off work.
happens, so it's rained all day, right? Now it's gonna go down to
Jeez.
29
Sorry.
30 degrees. Well,
Yeah.
all of that rain out there in the street, it's all gonna freeze like
Right,
a
right.
glaze.
Yeah,
Mm.
just
And
have
so
sheets of
people are like,
ice. Yeah.
I was actually just coming from exclusive cannabis.
you
Just
got
off
your
of
own
books.
bag.
Yeah, I know, right? It's an e-bag, and I'm like, oh my god,
That's
I should
funny.
like market this. What do I
There you
gotta do? What do I gotta do to market this? You could also be like a messes bag, which is what you could, do if you need to. But I'm all for it. Whatever, I'm making money, but I just gotta figure out how to. How does that whole marketing thing work? Do I just have a company slap something on it and then they sell it?
Oh yeah.
So just
Well,
how that
Zach,
works?
we appreciate you being a part of this community. We love you.
Hi, Zach.
Thank you. And I love this.
Yeah, I mean,
community,
I used Zazzle a couple of times to like get mugs, just like one-off mugs printed and things like that for people. So, and they've been going years and years. So,
Mhm.
I just
Zazzle and
amended
Redbubble
J-
is another one. I used to use Redbubble a lot when I was managing
oh
a
yeah,
band,
yeah,
and I
I've
did
heard
their
people
logo.
using that one. Yeah,
And I put it on Redbubble because what's cool about that is you can pick your product.
yeah,
So whether it's a T-shirt or a mug or a blanket or a
yeah.
sweatshirt or
So
whatever.
I could just put a JPEG of Fart Mug Club
Yeah,
and have it put on a mug for people to just buy it and
yeah.
Or they could put it on a blanket or a T-shirt or a pair of socks. Yeah,
Fart
on Redbubble,
Blanket
yes.
Club.
With Redbubble, do you get a, because like there's Threadless, the t-shirt place, right? And if you sell your designs, you get a cut. Is there anywhere like does like
That's
Redbubble or
Redbubble's
anybody
like
like that do it?
Redbubble.
Why do I need a
does it?
job?
Oh right.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
that's
I don't
where
even need
I
a
found a lot of I was like kind of into Tom Hiddleston for a
brand
bit
stuff.
in that Loki
Exactly.
thing.
Like you because
And that's how I
you know
found
with your comedy and everything, you could make all sorts of things and flop them. Yeah.
For stupid shit. Hey,
Yeah.
That's
kiddo.
why I was
Absolutely.
wondering if
Sure.
Redbubble had plushies because they have everything. You know, we might want to look into that.
Did you see
Before-
Leela's comment?
Red bubble.
Redbubble? Yeah,
You
it's
see
like
Leela's comment?
capital RED. It's all one word.
Jonathan
It's
Blanket.
capital R- Here, I'll put it in the chat. Capital
The latest
RED,
comment.
capital BUBBLE. So.
And pole vault. Is that your own underwear or somebody else's? Sunshine, I think pole vault might have his eyes on your used underwear. Just saying.
Oh God.
Maybe yours and
Oh,
Pearl's. I
Lord.
think you ought to worn Pearl as well.
Pearls Panties.
Yeah.
.com.
Can you imagine this set of big
Yeah,
ass
that's
tidy
just
whities on
puppet
sale
porn.
on the dark web?
You just go to pearlspanties.com and go, what's this? And it's puppet porn.
You advertise
Like,
as
there's
pearls.
spreads just
Or balls. We have a few brown stains on there and say it's Paul.
Paul just gets right up in there.
Okay, Paul, we get it. Yours are special.
Subscribe to our OnlyFans.
I still haven't seen. I remember like earlier on when I was kind of quite new to the community. Still, pole vault's bedazzled thong. I still haven't seen it.
I know. What's up, Polval?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
did.
he's
We
been-
did get him some assless chaps one day. I don't think he's ever worn them on stream.
Oh.
Probably afraid of getting kicked off.
Yeah, I remember hearing about the arseless chaps as
Yeah.
well. So.
Assless chaps in the bee suit would be a great combination.
But yeah, he's done the bee suit. Yeah,
The
and
panda head was
the
awesome
Beavis.
too,
Remember
though.
the Beavis, where he had the Beavis wig and he with the bee costume.
Oh.
The
I've
Elvis.
missed them.
Did I say it right? The Elvis wig with the bee costume. Yeah.
Yeah. Always wig with the. Oh my god, that is so awesome.
That was funny.
Oh my god, I love it. All right, everybody, it is 10:15. So
Oh.
My how the time
2
flies.
hours, pretty cool.
Well, it's been a wide-ranging discussion.
And that's the way I like it.
Yeah.
You know, you start
Yeah.
off with the subject and you see where it goes, like telephone. You know,
Yeah. Absolutely.
Just started
Yeah,
off
but
with
it's cool 'cause
resolutions.
we don't
ended
seem
up-
to get stuck in like some like weird backward. Well, yeah, I mean it's been good. It's been good. I
It's
like it.
fun stuff.
I've been
Yeah.
me and Paul have been saying I need to get one of those cans with the string on it.
Oh,
then
yeah.
we could just, and have the string go into his side behind me. You can be like, "Hello."
Oh yeah,
You
we used
bought
to
one
play
of
that
those.
game. We used to play
you've
the game
got
with
one of
customer
those.
service, like
Well, no, yeah,
training
he's got
situation.
He actually has a little, like a little cheap one in this bag, but like an actual real one.
Yeah, because I was wondering if you're in the same studio. So
Basically, we are. There's a separating wall in between us, but
right.
so I mean, like, there's no way to reach him from where I'm sitting.
It's not like that throughout the whole house, though, is it? I mean, you do actually share space at some times.
No,
they
every
sit in
room we
separate
have a
rooms
separating
all the
wall.
time.
Oh no! Mind you, it's probably best for you, Sunshine, to be honest. When he screams for food, then you're just passing it through like a hatch all the time, right?
Yeah, we just have like a little door,
Yeah.
and I just slide the food to him,
Do you hear him screaming at you like throughout the
Get my
house?
fire wand and
Sunshine!
stick the fire wand through the hole, and
Fire in
Do
the hole.
Do you hear him? Do you hear him screaming at your name on like when he's doing his sunshine, sunshine?
I wish there was like a hole up here where I could sometimes where I could just chunk something through the hole behind me.
Here's your smoothie.
If I could make it through there, it would hit him behind back to there.
I've got a hole in the wall.
Great.
Paul already says there's a hole in the wall already, Sunshine. So
Yeah, I know
That'd be
he
hysterical.
always makes jokes
Oh,
about that.
Here's your smoothie. Splat. On that note, kids, I'm gonna end
Well,
it.
thank you for sending me the link, Justine.
Always, my
I need
pleasure.
to get you my email because what I've been having to do, I'll just tell you while we're on here, is that because I don't have my Instagram on this computer, anyways. So what I have been having to do is I just tell Pole Vault to send me the link to my email so that I can
okay,
click on
yeah.
it from my email.
Yeah,
um,
let
yeah,
me
it's
know.
Easier that way.
Kick Pole Vault and tell him to send me your email.
Yeah.
'Cause he's
Or
always
I
emailing
could try
me.
to do it through Instagram, maybe. I don't know.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Well, stay
What?
on. You guys stay up. I'm just gonna end the stream. Thank you everybody for showing up. I love you guys. Our silly Sunday stream full of goofy conversation. All right, and
Yeah,
we'll,
thanks for having me.
always. Thank you for coming, and we'll see you guys next
Bye,
week.
Pole Vault.
I mean,
He told me
bye,
bye.
Pole Vault. Yeah,
He's like, bye, sunshine.
Take your medicine.
oh, well,
Take your medicine.